The wife came to visit her husband in prison every week, but this time the guards suddenly barged in.
Have fun, lovebirds. Next time, how about a threesome? Or foursome?
Paul was furious inside, but he did not dare talk back, because the guard was the real boss of the prison. What Paul did not know was that someone had already set their eyes on his wife. At night when everyone was asleep, 3 inmates broke into his cell under the guard's orders. Paul had only 6 months left before release and did not want trouble, so he quickly stepped out of the room. But their real target was Paul's cellmate Jack. He was a new prisoner who had just arrived. Paul stood by the door listening to the screams inside. He could not take it anymore. After all, that man would be his cellmate for the next 6 months. So after a brief struggle, he rushed back in.
Some of this too, do you?
The guard saw his men getting beaten up. He immediately called other wardens to stop the fight. Meanwhile, Paul kept fighting those thugs, but he was outnumbered. Soon they pinned him down on the cabinet. Luckily, the guards arrived in time. They drove out those 3 bullies, and Paul avoided a beating.
You should have minded your own business.
Clearly, Paul had just brought trouble on himself. Even worse, his sentence got extended by another 6 months, and those thugs would never let him go. That day, the prison hosted a music performance, but suddenly those 3 men grabbed Paul again.
You move and you're a fucking vegetable.
Paul was a bank robber. Everyone wanted the huge cash he had stolen, but Paul would never reveal where the money was hidden. He was willing to stay in prison, because once out he planned to live off that money. What he never expected was that they would target his wife and daughter. The chaos drew the attention of other inmates. Paul lost too much blood and passed out. When he finally woke up, 4 days had already gone by, and his cellmate Jack had been watching over him. When Jack saw Paul awake, he told him he had been proven innocent, and he could now walk free. If Paul needed anything, he could ask. Paul had no one he could trust outside, so he asked Jack to look after his wife. He even told him the exact spot where the cash was hidden. But little did he know this choice would haunt him for the rest of his life.